A woman can admire your looks, enjoy your humor, or even fall for your charm, but none of it lasts without respect. Respect is the invisible crown a man wears, the silent authority that makes his presence felt without him saying a word. And that respect doesn't come from money, status, or smooth words, it comes from inner mastery. This is where Stoic philosophy steps in, a timeless code that teaches men to command respect not by force or games, but by embodying calm strength, integrity, and discipline in a chaotic world. Every man, consciously or unconsciously, desires respect from women. Respect is deeper than attraction, more enduring than mere interest, and far more powerful than fleeting affection. A woman may feel drawn to a man temporarily for his looks, charm, or playful energy, but unless she respects him, that attraction eventually fades. Stoic philosophy, a school of thought founded in ancient Greece and refined by Roman thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, provides men with a framework to build character in a way that naturally earns respect, effortlessly, because it arises not from tricks or tactics, but from the disciplined way a man is. At the heart of Stoicism is this question: what can I control, and what can I not control? Once a man learns to focus only on what lies within his control, his character, his reactions, his effort, while letting go of the uncontrollable, women's moods, the opinions of others, external praise or blame, he becomes centered and unshakable. That unshakable presence is the very quality women instinctively respect. Let's dig deep into how Stoic philosophy can help men gain not just any woman's respect, but a type of respect that is real, lasting, and nourishing to both souls. Why respect matters more than love. Before applying Stoicism to relationships, it's worth distinguishing between respect and other forms of connection. Many men confuse love, attraction, and validation with respect. They pursue attention over admiration, or approval over dignity. This is the very mistake Stoicism prevents. A woman may love you but not respect you if you lack discipline, boundaries, or courage. She may desire you but not respect you if you rely solely on charm or physical appeal without inner strength. She may admire your wealth, status, or success without respecting you as a person if those things seem to own you, rather than you owning yourself. Respect is rarer because it is tied to your inner character, not your outer circumstances. It means she sees your decisions, your responses under stress, your ability to stay calm under pressure, and she thinks, this man cannot be bent by trivialities. This man has gravity. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, once wrote in his Meditations, a noble man compares and estimates himself by an idea which is higher than himself, and a mean man, by one lower than himself. Women sense this difference immediately. A man of standards not only gains their interest, but also their enduring respect, because standards mean he lives for something greater than himself. Core Stoic principles and how they win respect. Self-mastery above all. A Stoic strives to be the master of his desires, fears, impulses, and reactions. Most men lose respect when they lose themselves, when they chase women desperately, lash out from insecurity, or fold under external pressure. A woman respects a man who does not crumble under life's hardships or her tests. In relationships, women often unconsciously test men, not out of malice, but to see whether the man truly stands firm in his values or simply bends for approval. If you are grounded in Stoic self-mastery, these tests don't destabilize you, they only affirm your calmness. As Epictetus said, no man is free who is not master of himself. Freedom is the root of respect. If you are enslaved by your appetites, anxieties, or neediness, a woman may feel sympathy, but not respect. But if you are free within, carrying discipline and composure, she will sense strength. Indifference to what you don't control. Another Stoic gem is the concept of dichotomy of control, choosing to care only about what is within your power. This principle is a kind of magnet for respect because it signals true inner authority. You don't chase validation from strangers. You don't overreact when things don't go your way. You don't beg or cling to a woman if she pulls away, because her feelings are not in your control. By letting go of what doesn't belong to you, you appear both lighter and stronger. Many men lose women's respect precisely because they obsess over controlling her emotions or forcing outcomes. The Stoic man, by contrast, focuses on controlling only himself, his choices, his thoughts, his conduct. That independence is powerful, and women instinctively honor it. Living according to virtue. The ultimate goal of Stoicism is to live according to virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. A virtuous man is rare in today's distracted world, where many men live purely for pleasure, status, or distraction. Virtue gives you alignment, your words match your deeds, your values match your actions, and your life radiates integrity. Women respect men whose integrity is non-negotiable. If you are honest, consistent, and fair, even under pressure, you demonstrate that your center cannot be bought, swayed, or broken. Respect thrives where virtue lives. Seneca once advised, if you wish to be respected, cease to be ashamed of yourself. In other words, live in such a way that you need hide nothing. This transparency of integrity is deeply attractive, because women know instinctively that such men will not betray themselves, nor them. Calmness in chaos. Every woman observes how a man reacts under stress. Life throws storms, disappointments, financial challenges, social conflicts. In relationships, there are also intense emotional moments. Women deeply respect the man who can stay composed, thoughtful, and steady in the midst of emotional intensity. Most men lose respect here, they overreact, shout, sulk, or collapse. The Stoic man, however, remembers that external events are neutral, only his judgments make them good or bad. He refuses to be a puppet to events. This calmness is neither coldness nor apathy, it is strength. Imagine you're at dinner and an unexpected problem arises. While others fluster, you respond with reason and calm solutions. That composure is magnetic to women. Respect often grows more in moments of crisis than in moments of ease. Practical ways to apply Stoicism in relationships. Knowing Stoic theory is one thing, but practicing it is what women truly notice. Here are practical ways to embody Stoicism in everyday interactions. 1. Do not overpursue. Respect diminishes when men chase excessively or make women their sole focus. A Stoic knows that his purpose, work, and virtue come first. Women admire men who live full lives, with or without them. The paradox is, when you don't overpursue, respect grows effortlessly, because they see your life is not dependent on them. 2. Set firm boundaries. Boundaries are not about controlling others, they are about honoring your principles. If a woman disrespects you, tests limits, or behaves unfairly, a Stoic man does not argue endlessly, he calmly enforces his line. Boundaries earn respect more than endless compromises, because they show you value yourself. 3. Control emotional reactivity. When a woman is upset, she often does not truly want solutions right away, she wants to see how you respond. If you mirror her anger with anger, or her chaos with chaos, respect drops. If you meet her turbulence with groundedness, her respect deepens. 4. Keep your commitments. Stoicism emphasizes living according to virtue, and reliability is key. If you say you will do something, do it. Women notice consistency more than grand gestures. A man who does what he says, everyday small things, is more respected than a man who makes promises he cannot keep. 5. Avoid complaining. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself not to blame others or whine about circumstances. A man who complains loses respect because it shows powerlessness. A Stoic finds solutions, accepts fate, and acts with courage. When a woman sees you face challenges without self-pity, she respects you deeply. 6. Level your emotions in victory and defeat. Women respect consistency. If you are ecstatic in victory and devastated in defeat, you show dependence on external events. Instead, practice Stoic equanimity, the steady joy that comes from inner mastery, not outer gains. This steadiness makes you dependable in her eyes. The difference between fear and respect. Some men confuse intimidation for respect. They become controlling, harsh, or emotionally distant, thinking this will make women admire them. In reality, fear erodes respect. Genuine respect grows from admiration of your self-mastery, not fear of your dominance. Stoicism is not about being cold or unfeeling, it is about being balanced, detached where needed, and rational. A Stoic man can be kind, compassionate, and warm, but he never sacrifices his inner stability for fleeting approval. This combination, discipline with kindness, stability with warmth, creates the deepest form of respect. Timeless examples of Stoic men-women respected. Marcus Aurelius, despite being emperor, he was humble, just, and self-controlled. Imagine being the most powerful man in the world, yet still practicing kindness and restraint. That humility inspired loyalty and respect from even his closest family. Cato the Younger, known for incorruptibility, he refused bribes and stood firm against tyranny. His unwavering integrity earned him lasting admiration, even by enemies. Modern Stoic archetypes: think of men today who stay composed under career stress, family conflict, or personal attacks, those who don't lash out but respond with poise. Women respect not titles or wealth, but composure and virtue in action. The effortless aspect. The beauty of Stoicism is that respect becomes effortless because you are not performing for it. You are cultivating yourself for your own sake, and respect follows naturally as a byproduct. A man desperate for approval will never be respected, because his hunger betrays lack of self-respect. A Stoic respects himself first, cares for virtue more than reputation, and in doing so attracts others' respect without chasing it. That is why Stoic respect feels effortless. It is not something you demand, but something you embody. Final Stoic insights to live by. Focus only on what you control: your thoughts, your character, your discipline. Accept fate, amor fati, love whatever happens and face it with courage. Remember mortality, memento mori, life is short, dignify it by living virtuously. Live for virtue, not for pleasure, integrity over instant gratification. Be calm under fire, your response matters more than the fire itself. When you live like this, women will inevitably respect you. Some may not be attracted to you romantically, but their respect will remain unshaken because respect is rooted in who you are, not in how others feel about you moment to moment. Closing reflection. A man who practices Stoicism does not need tricks to win respect. He simply embodies timeless virtues: self-mastery, calmness, virtue, independence, and women sense it. Respect flows not from force or manipulation, but from being a man grounded in reason, unaffected by chaos, and aligned with higher principles. To gain any woman's respect effortlessly is not about universal approval, it is about ensuring that any woman who comes into your life recognizes and honors the strength of your character. Some may walk away, but those who stay will respect what cannot be shaken: your Stoic soul.